everybody, Brandy Joy here with your weekly astrology report. I'm going to start doing some astrology for you guys on Mondays and Wednesdays, or maybe just Wednesday. But either way, I wanted to do the end of the week into the weekend for all of you and talk about this new moon that we have and talk about some of these major aspects we also have going on this week as we shift into Aquarius energy this coming weekend already. We're already going in there. And in fact, today we had quite a few shifts, and you've probably been feeling a lot of shifts this month in particular. So I hope everybody's doing all right as we shift from very much Capricorn energy into more air energy, Aquarius energy this week. This has been a lot of pressure for a lot of people with all that Saturn stuff going on. Saturn and Capricorn are the same energy, right? So, you know, we have Saturn sitting in Capricorn right now for the next couple of years, as well as Pluto in Capricorn. And now we've had recently now the sun and the moon and Mercury and everything in Capricorn energy, which slows things down a bit, puts a lot of pressure on you for discipline and structure and organization. So at the beginning of this week, you probably felt a lot of that, right? And coming into this shift now, we've had the new moon begin last night on Tuesday night. That was January 16th. And now we're at January 17th on Wednesday. So we have a lot of shifts today. We have a full new moon going on, which is the dark moon, which is a great time for new beginnings and manifestation. I mentioned that Monday night. It's a good time to start manifesting new beginnings. And with these energies, it's a beautiful time to start manifesting new beginnings in so many ways, you guys. So much going on right now. You probably feel the shift. You probably feel these doors opening and closing for you and opportunities. And this is a great week for changing things in many ways, changing your life, changing yourself, changing the way that you express yourself and your ideas and things like that. Hi there. So I haven't been looking at the chat. How's everybody doing this evening? Yeah, thank you for joining me. It's good to see all of you. Let's see. I wrote down the aspects, the major aspects, because there's quite a few. But I wanted to start with the Capricorn new moon. And the Capricorn new moon, you know, every month we have a new moon. And every month you now have the ability to manifest something new into your life with this moon lunar cycle, right? So with this particular new moon, this is Saturn energy. This is Capricorn energy. This is very much about planning, goal setting, structure. And it's so funny that that's what everybody does in January of every year. And that's when we have a lot of Capricorn energy, and especially this year, because so many big things are going on in Capricorn. Great time to set goals, to manifest things, especially in terms of career, success, and money. Also relationships, what I'm gonna get into about the end of the week here. But if you know where Capricorn is in your chart, then that can tell you a lot more even about what you could manifest this month. So every month you have some new house that you can focus on and manifesting. And you'll probably notice every year that there's certain cycles. Like every year you have a great October, or, you know, every year, like your relationship does really well in June or something, right? Or you tend to go through breakups on the same month every year, or not every year, but you know what I mean? Like in years, you'll have like patterns, and that has a lot to do with the lunar cycles. So this lunar cycle, you know, it is very much Capricorn energy. It's a Capricorn new moon. So if you have like a Capricorn ascendant right now, which is Capricorn in your first house, that would have a lot to do with your self-image in terms of appearance and health and your body and things like that, and taking care of yourself. But it's also, if it's hitting near your ascendant in your first house, it has to do also with your life school, your life path, right? So would you like for me to go through the houses and tell you if you have Capricorn in each house? I can do that real quick if you want me to. Or we can move into the aspects of the week. You go ahead and vote. I'm going to give you a moment to do that on here. Let me know. Do you want me to go over the houses for the Capricorn energy for so you can look at your chart, or do you want me to just move right into the aspects? You got you a new home. Yes, that's it makes total sense for this month. A lot of people are moving. A lot of people are trying to transition and selling things, and this has a lot to do with the Capricorn energy. Capricorn energy is very intense on the physical, you know. Okay. Okay, you want me to go through the houses? All right, I'm getting a lot of yeses. All right, I'll go ahead and go through the houses real quick. Like I said, I just went over first house. Second house is your self-worth and also your material possessions. So if this new moon is in Capricorn in your second house, then, and now this can also, you want to look at your chart and you want to know where it is, because it could even be in two houses. You could have those Capricorn like in two houses where it's just kind of going through it, you know, on a cusp or something. But anyways, so second house has to do with money, finances, possessions. So if you are looking to manifest money, this would be a perfect time to do some magic to manifest money if you have Capricorn in your second house. Third house, that would be Gemini energy. So it's all about the way you perceive things. So changing your perception in life, changing the way you look at things and reframing your perception, learning new skills. Also communication, learning how to communicate better, and maybe putting energy out there to become a better communicator, starting something like, you know, Toastmasters to be a better public speaker or a salesperson, something like that. Now, the thing is with these Saturn Capricorn energies is that you don't want to just say, oh, I'm going to manifest and just do some candle magic or something. You want to do the candle magic and focus that energy. And then you want to create the plan to make it happen and manifest. You have and listen for guidance on what you should do to manifest that energy, right? So as you do the magic, that's when you get in channeling mode, and that's when the guides, the spirits, and your higher self start speaking to you and giving you the plan to do these things, right? Okay, so fourth house is home. So you could change where you live. If you have Capricorn sitting in your fourth house, you have everything to do with home life. Anything to do with your home, making it more homey in a feng shui way, maybe something like that, design, fixing your home, repairing your home. It could also be internal home, because really home is where the heart is, right? So this has to do with your inner child work too, shadow work. Maybe old wounds are coming up for you, and you need to learn how to deal with your inner child a little bit better and self-nurture and heal yourself in a more deep, effective way. So inner home, outer external home environment as well is fourth house energy. Fifth house for Capricorn, if you have Capricorn energy in your fifth house right now, manifesting love, romance, and self-expression and creativity. Also babies. If you want to get pregnant, manifesting that, it would be a great time to do some magic and to put some effort into fertility. So fifth house is fertility. Fifth house is creativity, creation, second chakra stuff, you know, and expressing yourself, learning to express yourself in an artistic way, creativity, right? So that's fifth house energies. Also love and romance. If you want to have a love affair, fifth house energies, you know, manifest that love affair. Not necessarily a long-term thing, but it's a love affair, right? Good connections and things like that. And oh yeah, you're redoing your house. Yep, there you go. You see yourself in a different house. Yeah, so this is a good time to start manifesting that energy. And then sixth house would be Virgo energy. So if you are wanting to change jobs, maybe find a mentor, or do some service work, or change your day-to-day routines, things like that, that's sixth house energy. Sixth house is very Mercurian, right? So it's very similar to Gemini in a different way. It's more of an introverted way of being service to others and, you know, really honing down on your analytical skills, right? So that's sixth house energy. Also, health has a lot to do with sixth house energies as well. First house and sixth house, if you have Capricorn energy right there, health should be a big thing for you. In fact, I have it first house. I have it on my ascendant. So I have a lot going on, and especially in terms of health, I'm actually having a lot of allergies right now because I haven't been taking very good care of myself. So I'm about to do the whole 30 detox myself. So that should be fun. I've done a lot of detoxes and things like that, and they always make me feel really good. So I'm excited to do that. So for those of you with first and sixth house Capricorn energy, a new diet plan or a detox like Whole30, where you do 30 days of, a cleaner diet and drinking more water, things like that, that can really help you to energize and to feel better. So that would be a good time to put that into place right now. Then we have 7th house. So 7th house Capricorn. So if you're like Capricorn 7th house, which would be Cancer actually on your ascendant, that would be Libra energy, one-to-one partnerships. So this is a good time for you to manifest one-to-one partnerships, whether you're looking for a marital partner, a business partner, maybe just a partner to live with or something. So a partner in some type of, movement forward in your life would be a great time to start manifesting that energy. So if you need someone to come on board with you for something, whether it be personal relationship or physical, type of project, then this would be a good time to start manifesting that energy right now. And yeah, ascendant is the cusp of your 1st house on the east horizon. Yeah. And then we have Capricorn energy in the 8th house, right? 8th house. Woo! 8th house. Okay, this is the most intense house. This is the house of manifesting intimacy and deep connection and psychic work, but in sexuality. So if you're really wanting to deepen your connection in intimacy and sex and things like that, and connecting, tantric work, right? That's 8th house stuff. Also in terms of other people's resources in the 8th house. So if you're looking for a loan, if you're looking to get like money from other people or something from other people, 8th house Capricorn energy right now, that would be a time to start working on that manifesting of getting that loan or whatever it might be, of getting resources from others, right? Mm-hmm. Well, you just have to look, you can go to Astro. I actually have a video on how to pull your own chart on astro.com. It's a free site. So astro.com, pull your chart. All right, let's move into 9th house. So 9th house is Sagittarius energy. 9th house is expanding beyond your known world. So this is like, moving into an energy of expanding your own inner truth, your own faith, your own intuition. It can also be about traveling to other, places in the world, other cultures, visiting other cultures. Yeah. So for those of you that are just signing on, I'm just going through the houses. And if you want to know more about your personal chart or anything, you can always just check out my video on how to pull your own chart on astro.com. And anyways, you would have to know where Capricorn is in your chart to understand the part of this broadcast. However, I'm going to talk about the aspects of the week in a moment. But everybody wanted me to talk about this for a minute. So anyways, if you have Capricorn in your 9th house, this is a good time for you to manifest traveling, expanding beyond your own boundaries. So finding your own inner truth. So maybe you have been raised in a religious family and now you're a little confused. This would be a great time for you to manifest change in that area and finding and seeking your own inner truth, faith, intuition, and just expanding beyond those boundaries of like religion and dogma and things like that. Learning about other cultures and languages and stuff as well. So that's 9th house. Yeah, astro.com. Thank you. And 10th house energies is Capricorn energies. So that is your career. That is your public life. So if you have Capricorn in your 10th house, then you have all these energies playing out in terms of career and putting yourself out there in the public eye. So if you're confused about your career, or you want to switch careers, or you want to expand your career or your public life, this would be a great time to start working with that energy to manifest new beginnings in that area of your life. If you have 11th house Capricorn energy, then you would have the ability to manifest things in terms of ideas and innovations and inventions, new technologies and things like that, but also your tribes, your soul groups. So if you want to manifest more energy in terms of attracting like-minded people, maybe a group or groups of people socially that you could then immerse yourself and become more of a team player with those like-minded people, like finding more people in the healing field if you're a healer, or finding more people in the astrology field, or becoming a leader in those areas even. 11th house energy is all about that. It's about your communities. It's about social change, but it's also about technology, inventions, and things like that as well. So if you want to manifest any of those energies, if you have Capricorn in the 11th house, this is the time to do it right now. 12th house, finally, right? 12th house is spirituality. This is really connecting to source energy, channeling. This also has to do with enemies and institutions, ashrams. So if you want to manifest things in terms of any of those, especially spirituality, it's really about channeling. If you want to work more in your channeling and more in your spirituality, and maybe getting rid of addictions and escapism and becoming better at meditating, this is a great time to manifest those types of things. So that's a little bit about each house, and how if you have Capricorn in each of those, either one of those, because everybody has every single sign on every house. Okay, but where Capricorn lays in your house, which house, is where you're actually going to be able to manifest this month and work on that area of your life. So that is a little bit of a rundown for you. Now let's jump into the aspects for the weekend, I should say. I'm just going to do, tonight through Sunday for the rest of the week for all of you. Yeah, it is free. It's great. Yep. Just go to astro.com. Thank you for sharing that with everybody. Okay, cool. So new moon started last night, and this new moon is in Capricorn. So it's a great time to, like I was saying, goals, organization, nurturing your dreams into like a realistic type of expression is great, because we have so much water and so much earth going on, right? And we actually had some things start switching today. In terms, we had Venus. Venus has gone from Capricorn today into Aquarius. So Venus energy is very much about love and money, right? Venus energy is a beautiful energy. It's the beauty planet, right? So it has gone from that earthy type of energy to now Aquarius. Both of those are kind of detached in terms of romance, but it lightened things up a little bit. And in fact, Venus is now conjunct the moon in Aquarius, which makes us very sensitive to ideas, a little more romantic in terms of the way we think and ideas and expression and things. So if you're an artist, or you want to write some poetry or express yourself, it's a good time to do it, with this moon-Venus conjunction we have going on. Tomorrow, we have Scorpio is in Mars, and it is going to be trining Chiron in Pisces. Now, for all of you that know a little bit about astrology, Chiron is the wounded healer, right? Mars is your power. So if you put power with your healer, you have healing, right? Emotional healing, because it's in Pisces and Scorpio, which is water energy, which is emotional energy, which is very intuitive and very sensitive and very much about healing things. Water heals things, right? As we hydrate. So this is an opportunity for you to heal wounds. So you might be getting, especially tomorrow, a lot of a person could even come back in your life, or maybe you see old pictures or something. So it's going to be a time of like emotional healing. It's going to be giving you the opportunity for that. So if you want to manifest emotional healing, do some ritual, some meditation on that on Thursday. It's going to be a nice trine, which is very healing, between your wounded healer and the Mars power energy. So if you are a healer, if you're in the healing field, this is a great time for you to start working in that area and really making that happen even more. And you'll probably have more people coming to you even. So it's an opportunity to heal old wounds, because Chiron is a lot about the past and the past wounds and everything. And then we have Scorpio is in Jupiter all year until November, right? And then we have the Aquarius moon that just moved tonight, and that's squaring. So Jupiter and the moon are going to be squaring each other tomorrow, and that's very tense. That tension, though, could bring new relationships into play for you. So that could be new romantic relationships. It could be new friendships. It's very tense in terms of expansion and sensitivity and emotion. So this, this is very relationship oriented. A lot of the things as we move through the weekend are going to be very emotional, very watery and airy, and very much about communication and manifesting like relationships and partnerships and things like that. In fact, Friday, we have the moon in Pisces, the watery moon, dreamy moon, is going to be activating a lot of Capricorn earthy energy with it. And so that also is going to be about manifesting like romance and dreams, because that is what Pisces is. Pisces is romance. Pisces is dreams. Pisces is it's Neptune, it's the watery energy. And when you pair that up with earth energy, it's like, oh, now you can take your emotional, artistic stuff and you can make it manifest things into your life. So it's a good energy for manifesting. So Friday is a great time to start manifesting things. And in fact, if it's ruled by Venus on Friday anyways. So it's a good time if you want to do some magic to manifest someone into your life or something. Put yourself out there, do some magic, and then put yourself out there. You have to actually do something. Remember, I was talking about that a few minutes ago. So, moving towards relationships over the weekend, the sun does move into Aquarius on Saturday, right? So if you're an Aquarian, the sun is now going to be activated for you come Saturday. And the moon will be conjunct Neptune in Pisces, so watery. So if you're a psychic or you want to work on psychic abilities this weekend, you're just going to love this weekend's energies. And it's going to be sextiling Mercury and Capricorn. So Mercury is channeling. In fact, I want to get the symbol for Mercury on my arm because I'm a channel and I love Pisces and Mercury and Aquarius energy. It's just great energies, right? And this is a great time to start doing psychic work and to begin that manifesting of your emotional life, right? So this weekend, great time for romance and artistic stuff to do. Connections, relationships, romance, dreaminess. So use this weekend's energies as they should be, which is water, which is emotion. Really put yourself out there if you want to find connections. It's a great weekend to do that. Okay, so finally we have Sunday, right? And Sunday we have the Pisces moon trining Jupiter and Mars in Scorpio, right? So this is all water. We have Scorpio, we have Pisces energies. And so Sunday is actually going to be our most watery, emotional, spiritual day. So again, if you are looking to do some good spiritual work and to manifest things, do magic and everything, this weekend is going to be wonderful for it from Friday through Sunday. And in fact, the most water will be on Sunday, but we'll still have a lot of that earth on Friday and air. And then Saturday and Sunday gets watery. Yeah. So if you are looking for relationships and connections, though, and romance, you need to put yourself out there. You can't just do a little magic in the house and sit there and watch TV. You actually have to go out there and connect with people, and the right people will start coming your way. This is a good time to create relationships now. The energies haven't been so well lately. And right now, actually, we have a moon in void today. This is Wednesday evening. But, over the weekend, great time to manifest, especially come Friday night, not during the day so much. I think it's on Friday or Saturday. We're going to have moon in void for a little while during the day. I think it might be Saturday. I can't remember if it's Friday or Saturday. I think it's Saturday. Anyways, great time to manifest. Do your magic, do some meditation, get into the channeling mode. Really get into the spiritual work this weekend because this is a really watery time to do it. So anyways, any quick questions? And don't ask me personal questions on here. If you want a personal reading, you can book on brandyjoy.com, or you can message me on Facebook at brandyjoytv, and we can set up an appointment. I do 30-minute readings for $47, and then I also do astrology readings, and they're still on special until the end of the month in January for only $79, and they're going up. So if you do want a reading, let me know. If you'd like for me to read your chart and tell you about your life purpose, maybe different vocational type things that you could do if you're looking for a vocation. If you want to know more about your soul's journey, relationships, things like that, I can talk to you about that in person. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, this is a new moon. So new beginnings, right? One door closes, another one opens, and you'll see a lot of that this month. That's what's been going on. And this is a great time to start manifesting new energies. Yeah. So we're at the end of it, but yes, I will post a replay as always. In fact, the other one, this is part 2. The other one should have already been posted, and this is part 2, unfortunately. I think for YouTube, I'll try to edit them together. I'll see if I have something on here where I can do that. Yeah, thank you for joining me, everyone. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the astrology horoscope for the weekend. And if you did, I would love to hear from you on Vibe Tribe and hear what you think and get some feedback, because this is something new I was thinking about doing, and we're trying it out. We'll see how y'all like it. So you're welcome, Cindy. Good to see you all. Have a great weekend. What about the haunting? What? I'm not sure what you're talking about. If you have a haunting, you can contact Teresa Crabtree and she'll cleanse your house for you. All right. Bye for now, everyone. See you on Monday night for your Periscope, 10 p.m. Eastern. Bye. If you need to contact me, just contact me on Brandy Joy TV on Facebook, okay? All right.